I think a lot has happened since 2020. I think the startup ecosystem itself has gone through a cycle. We've seen the highs of 2021s, and I think now we're kind of seeing flattening of the curve with the amount of funding that is flowing in. But the good news is that we've kind of settled on the mean funding that India has always received on the VC landscape. So for every startup founder out there, I think the first thing I'd like to say is, if you're a business that is building a product, solving a problem, which is very close to your hearts, funding is available, there is support available, there's a lot more ecosystem support today than any time in the past for at least from a VC standpoint. And the ecosystem itself wants you to be very successful. If there's a key takeaway that I'd like to kind of share from my interactions, my experience from the past day or from yesterday is that I think there's a lot more talk about how sustainable businesses with a path to profitability will eventually get a lot more support and will garner that customer base, which can at least help them refine their product, be better, solve more problems in the future. And I think that is the key takeaway. If you're solving a real problem out there that is close to your hearts, I think you'll eventually find a way to be successful and build it out and reach greater heights. The past day or yesterday, it's been quite amazing to see all the founders, the VCs, the people who are mentors, incubators, accelerators, folks from the government and various industry segments out here trying to support the startup ecosystem itself. We've heard how the government wants to support startups in being part of the procurement itself also, which is quite nice to hear. So that itself kind of shows the support that's available from the ecosystem. In terms of the Startup Mahakumbh event itself, I think there's obviously going to be an annual event. Getting founders and people who are working on similar problems together under one roof, I think will add so much more avenues for collaboration, will foster so many other newer ideas, will also enable more people to get in touch and collaborate on various other initiatives also. I think that is needed now as India is starting out on this path of being a startup-led economy, where we'll need more startups to be at least grow as a country. I think this event will obviously be one of the better events in the year where most people will come together and at least collaborate. I think the collaboration is more important in every sense. So I think going forward, I think there'll be a lot more founders who will want to be here. There'll be a lot more VCs who will want to be here and interact with the founders who are building something new. There'll be a lot more government folks who will want to kind of see what's out there. There'll be a lot more delegates from other countries who will want to come and see what India is building out for the world. So obviously net it'll be absolutely positive for the ecosystem.